All right, guys, I told you I would take you in the back and show you around. So I just wanted to show you around. This is one of the hospitality suites here in the hotel. So let me show you what that looks like. When you first walk in, this is what you'll see. It's like a mini kitchenette here. And then of course the room right in there, the living room here. And here is a connecting room in case you need more beds for a larger family. And then coming in here as well, there's another connecting room. So you'll have two rooms on either side of the suite. So that way, if you need family gatherings, it's here. And then in the room, it's like the typical king bed room, but it's a little bigger. And then the bathrooms look just like this. Really, really, really nice. I am out at night with a colleague, a coworker, and we're having dinner for her birthday at Outback. And I want to show you my food. Look at this. Look at this steak. Look at this potato. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. Good morning, geeks. Welcome back. It is Monday morning, and I am finally off today after 7 days straight of working 10 plus hours a day. Boy, let me tell you, when you want to get back in the game, that is the way to do it. Just full force right into work. Anyhow, it's Monday. We have two groups, or had two groups back to back. Yesterday was the pinnacle turn point. We had a huge group checkout, a huge group check-in. So it was crazy. It was crazy. And we're short-staffed. Everywhere around the nation is short-staffed, but this is even worse. I had 3 housekeepers clean about 100 rooms. Yeah, 100 rooms. So we had this pageant group, all these Miss Teens, Miss Preteens, all checked out yesterday. The rooms took extra long to clean. If any of you have hosted pageants, you all know what I'm talking about, right? They come with their makeup. Their towels are full of makeup. Their room's trashed. There's trash all over. It is really just crazy. I went upstairs to look at some of these rooms, and it was worse than somebody who stayed there for 500 days. It was really, really bad. And we had to clean that and turn it around for another convention that's in-house. So we went from extreme young girls to extremely older people. And we have the Button Society. Can you believe that? There's something called the National Button Society. These people collect buttons. I'm not kidding. I'm going to take you guys to go check it out because apparently it's some pretty good stuff. So let's go look. So I just had breakfast with an amazing person, and I just wanted to show you guys how they display their buttons in their rooms. So this is a board of all of the businesses that has buttons that is displayed here at the bottom of the elevator, and it shows you what room they're in. And you can go to their room and look at their collection and buy whatever it is that they have if there is anything for sale. So this is simply amazing. I am on the 9th floor, and I'm going room to room to find these buttons and check them out and see what they have displayed. But I just wanted to show you what the view looks like from the 9th floor. Of course, there's another floor above me, but I'm on the 9th floor looking for some rooms that are selling or displaying their button collection, so I can show you exactly what this is about. This is actual buttons you wear on your shirt. So let's go look for some of these and then go in. Right, geeks, it is Tuesday evening, and as much as I tried to go running around looking for those button rooms, I couldn't find any. Apparently they have their button or their displays and their collections on display certain times of the day. So I didn't want to go running around looking for it, but I will tell you exactly what it is. So this Button Society is amazing. I mean, they actually collect buttons, like the buttons on your shirt. So they go to these conventions and they look at everything. So there was an antique dealer who comes to these conventions because it's the best of the best here. and she was looking for antique buttons. She bought a card of buttons for 20 bucks. And all there was 8 buttons down the middle of a card. And let me show you that example. Like, say for instance, this is a card right here. 8 buttons down the middle. And it has to have like a theme. So the button she bought was like an orange rusty look. And that collector took 2 years. 2 years to collect those 8 buttons to make that one card to sell for 20 bucks. And it's antique. According to the dealer, she can resell that card in her antique shop for twice or 3 times the money. I was just floored. This whole thing is amazing. And it's mostly elderly people that are here. Actually, they're all elderly. So it's kind of like a crochet club, but yet it's button collectors. So if any of you guys remember seeing your grandparents or parents with a huge jar of buttons, that could be worth a lot of money. I sat with one of the girls, one of the ladies, and she was telling me just how the convention works. So if you're one of those high button dealers, is what they call them, dealing buttons. But if you take your card and you enter it in one of these, I guess, challenges or one of these contests, they'll go around and they'll look at every single button on your card, and you have to go according to the theme. So one of the themes that she entered in was a quilting theme, and she had to find buttons that actually made a picture on a square of a quilt. And it was phenomenal looking. Oh my goodness. I didn't have my phone with me to video it. I wish I did, but it was phenomenal. She went and she found buttons that actually made a picture of a bird like you would see on a square of a quilt. And that was a quilt button challenge. So there's a lot of challenges like this. And then there's an awards banquet. And then this award banquet will announce all the winners. And then, of course, you get bragging rights. And then you're like the top dealer of the year or whatever. But yeah, this is some serious stuff, like super serious. That was crazy. So I am I am getting into my second week here. I have just been working and working and working. Work, come home, come back to the room, sleep, get back up, work, come back to the room, sleep. So in the meantime, I've only been out of the hotel once with a colleague for her birthday and had dinner with her. And other than that, I just stay here. I stay here in the hotel. So I had 2 days off yesterday and I took today off. And it has just been quiet. Just stayed in the room, did homework. You know, a lot of other projects coming up that doesn't have to do with work. But I do have a few things coming up and trying to set myself up for a future and giving myself a year to see what I can do within that year, right? So that's what I've been doing. In the meantime, I have been changing my eating habits, right? Because after being off for 3 months and eating everything, I'm being non-movable, like just eat and sit. I've actually been doing stuff. So I've been walking around the hotel, went to the fitness center and jumped on the treadmill. I want to go down in the pool, but there's so much people there. I'll wait till the hotel is quieter, then I'll go down in the pool and just swim. I have been purging myself of sodas, ice creams, and sweets. And that is what these 2 days were. When you're going to a change, when your body craves it and you're trying so hard to reset your body from eating all of these sugary stuff into eating more healthier stuff, your body has this like shock. And that is what my body has been going through for the last 2 days, is a shock. No sodas, no ice creams, no sweets. It's going to be like blueberries are the only sweets I have. Only water, and of course tea and coffee just to wake me up because I need that. But yeah, so in addition to school, work, changing my eating habits, working on a few projects, and planning a family reunion, which I won't be able to go to because I'll be at work here. There's a lot going on. A lot to keep me busy. And I still miss the kids tremendously. I see myself watching videos of them over and over and over again. And I miss them. I really miss them. So, yeah, this next week, we're going to end the week with this Button Society, all checking on Sunday. And I'm not sure what the following week will entail, but I do know that I'll be working with the sales staff and training them. So I'm looking forward to that. And there's a lot of projects in the hotel that I'll be partaking in as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Just keeps me busy, keeps me distracted, keeps me going, right? So I have about a handful of projects for the hotel, a handful of projects for my personal life, concurrently going on. So yeah, it's been crazy. But yeah, so that is the update for the first week here in Wisconsin. And I'm not sure if my tenure here will extend or if I'll be moving on to the next project. But so far, everything is working out pretty good here. Been trying to pitch in as much as I can wherever I can here. Getting everyone acclimated to a different way of hosting or being a hotel. And putting in a little bit touches of myself here and there. So I like it. And I love the crew here. They are just phenomenal, very welcoming, very team-oriented. They work together. Reminds me of Hawaii and being at home. But yeah, I really love it here. And I love the people here. They're super duper nice. So I was hoping to have some videos that I could insert in this with the boys back home. But I hear they're busy too. Keoua just started his second week of school in 8th grade, his last year in middle school. And Nevins is home with Tutu, just running the gamut around the whole farm and enjoying himself. And I love it. I love it a lot. I think on them often. I miss them dearly. But with all of these projects going on, it keeps me distracted. But in my mind, I wake up thinking of them and I go to sleep thinking of them. And this week has this whole year, actually, this entire year has to count. So I'm going to make it count in every way possible. And I'm so thankful that you are here along for the ride. So if you have not, please subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell so you're notified of any and all uploads of videos that I put up. And in the next vlog, I will tell you some of the projects that I'm currently working on and stepping out of my comfort zone, of course, and trying something different. So stay tuned for that vlog, as it's going to be coming up sooner than later. And I love all of you, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.